We begin the way all children's cartoons should begin, with an execution. The criminal Deadshot is being taken away to what is presumably the gas chamber, and is defiant till the end, even brushing off the priest who tries offering comfort. Then again, he must know that he's not really going to be executed. I mean, this is supposed to be a prison for supervillains, right? Everyone knows that they never get executed. They always keep coming back. Sure enough, one Colonel Flagg is waiting with orders to take Deadshot with him, and grudgingly the warden has to go along with it. But this doesn't mean that Deadshot's getting off scot-free. He's got a job that he's supposed to do, and some explosive nanites in his last meal will ensure that he'll deliver on that. Still, it's a target that Deadshot's more than happy to assist with screwing around with, because it's Justice League headquarters and the jail was responsible for him getting put away in the first place. He's interested in a little bit of payback. He meets the rest of the team back in an old LexCorp warehouse, criminals like him recruited to help in this matter. The name of the team is Task Force X. It's sometimes known as Suicide Squad, although I'm sure none of you have ever heard of that. The three that we've got here are Captain Boomerang, the Clock King, and Plastique. You can probably guess what two of those three powers are going to be. One throws boomerangs, another blows things up. The Clock King is a master strategist, so he's got perfect timing. Look, there's only so many good supervillain names to go around. Clock King it is. The natural question is how they're going to possibly pull this off. When a superhero shows up, their day is normally ruined. This is a place full of them. It's like being allergic to bee stings and then ripping your shirt off and playing piñata with a beehive you find. There's got to be a better plan here.
This tower's so big and there's so much staff on it, no one's going to notice us. Unless one of you does something stupid.
Let's assume for the moment that we don't and see where the plan takes us. Well, first of all, we need a diversion. So here's a thought. Let's blow up a nuclear reactor. It will draw attention, I can guarantee that. This distraction will allow Boomerang and Flagg to go pick up the package, the euphemism for whatever it is they've come here to get. They plan to infiltrate when there's just 3 members of the League there, Captain Atom, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter, to minimize the amount of superhero involvement. This makes it more doable, but Flagg wants them to be ready for anything.
Okay, Plastique, you're setting the charge, and Superman walks in the room.
You said he wouldn't be there.
Last minute change in the duty roster. Superman's got the drop on you. What do?
Before or after I change my shorts?
It's Superman. You won't have time for either. Flagg has one other rule that he brings up when she talks about taking a hostage. No unnecessary killing. It'll give away their presence or tie up valuable time hiding the body. So that means we don't have to worry about this bunch of killers killing people and getting all the moral guardians pissed off at this show. So now they just need to intercept some Watchtower personnel being brought up. Does this mean the Justice League is responsible for crop circles? We'll have to ask the question about that one. Task Force X quickly takes them out with knockout darts and gets beamed up in their place, and Flagg's special glasses interfere with the security so that they manage to get through that too. Ironically, security is terrified of Martian Manhunter as much as they are.
Almost lost it when this bonehead set off the metal detector.
75 cents is 75 cents. I'm supposed to throw away money?
I'm starting to see how you got captured. They pull out their smuggled-in weapons and head to do the job, only for Deadshot and Plastique to find that they're sharing an elevator ride with Green Lantern, who's still a bit bitter over something that happened between him and Hawkgirl a while back.
Excuse me, Mr. Lantern. For 6 weeks now, my wife's been after me for Hawkgirl's autograph. You wouldn't know where she's at today, would you?
Haven't seen her.
Okay.
It's so thorough a plan, there's even a space left in there for act like a douchebag. The other pair nearly has a run-in with Atom Smasher. They were right, last-minute change in the duty roster can happen. Further complications include the first team getting discovered, although a guy in engineering is no match for a hired killer in a fistfight, and there's also a second door on the blueprints to protect the contents of the super-secret vault from Team 2. But by timing the explosive boomerang, they're able to blow the door down at the same time that the reactor is hit to disguise it. Incidentally, am I the only one thinking that explosive boomerang sounds like a really bad idea? I mean, generally, don't you want the things that are going to blow up not to come back to you? Anyway, inside is the package that they came for, the Annihilator, a weapon forged by the gods themselves and was a real problem for the Justice League to catch the last time. Now we just have to turn it on.
It's not working. Now we're in it. What's your problem then, mate? Want to go a couple of rounds?
Yep, that's really what it takes. Better hope it doesn't need a diagnostic. That's a kick in the groin.